Hey folks, welcome back to Attack of the B Team on the LiveMC server. I am Matt, aka Slash, the zombie pigman currently, whose shades can pop in and out from underneath his helmet. Magical. But anyway, we are going to proceed with our moon exploration here, but first we have some stuff going on here. We've got a message from Sylvan Blood. I think it is the lighting blocks at the space base that's preventing you from getting a proper seal. I was talking about the oxygen sealer. Try these. And he's given me some fixtures from Project Red. So those look pretty cool. Thank you. I will take those. I was able to get a seal despite the lights, however. So I don't think the lights are the problem. I think it's just volume of space that's being dealt with here. I'll show you where things are with that right now when we get up there. And then here we have, heard you were looking for me. It's a slime! A regular green slime, so thank you very much. We'll pick that up right now. Thank you, Sylvan, and let's get up to the space base, shall we? Alright, we are here in the space base. A few things have changed. I redid my oxygen setup yet again. This time now it's coming down through here and then down into sealable oxygen pipe blocks in the floor, which feed into these 8 oxygen sealers, which currently report sealed, which is a good thing. Now, what I've done to make that happen, and you'll note that they report sealed despite the lights. This goes, on the other side of this, it's just air. Or, I guess it's not really air, but it's open space outside of that. So, one of the things that I did to get this to work was I put in some airlocks using the meteoric iron from the moon. I put in 3 of those so far. I want to put in 3 more. I want one at the other ends of these tunnels here. But that creates a smaller area for the oxygen sealers to seal. I've got one behind the portal, too, leading to the observation dome. And with a smaller area to seal, they seem to be doing a pretty good job. 8 seems to be sufficient for this size of area here. But for some reason, it doesn't always work. Sometimes, like, let's see if it happens now. I'll open this, so it will become unsealed because it was trying to do that whole area. And while I'm thinking about it, let me get some essence berries. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, I walked into one. They're painful, and that's kind of annoying. But anyway, so we come back through. As soon as that closes, these should seal again. Do they report sealed? Okay, this time they do. Sometimes they don't, and sometimes the server, like the supposed to be invisible oxygen blocks render, and sometimes they don't. So I don't know if it's a function of lag, which I don't really seem to be getting any lag right now, or whether it's just glitchy Galacticraft or what the deal is. But there are some issues with oxygenating the place. So I've got most of an airlock seal over there. I just need to put a controller in. These things are pretty cool. So these are airlock frames, and they are pain in the butt to make. Let me actually go through that for you real quick, just so you can see the amount of pain that you have to go through to do airlocks in this game. So airlock frame, you gotta compress aluminum and steel. Alright, no big deal. You gotta make an oxygen concentrator. 1 per 4. So every 4 that you need one of these. And I need roughly 3 per portal, right? So, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portals that I've done so far. So do the math. And then this requires tin canisters, which requires tin. And more compressed stuff. And then these oxygen vents, which is more compressed stuff. So it's a multiple step process to make these. And then making the airlock controller is actually less of a pain in the butt, which doesn't make any sense to me. The airlock controller just requires a wafer and meteoric iron, basically, and some steel. Whereas this guy requires all this extra oxygen, this, that, and the other thing. So it seems backwards to me. But the cool thing about having these controllers in place is that they will detect So I want to open when a player is within 2 meters or 2 blocks of the airlock. And I can restrict it so that it will only open for me. I can invert the selection so it's open all the time unless you get within 2 meters, etc. And I can say that the airlock is horizontally oriented instead of vertically if I want to do that. So that's pretty neat. Oh, I wanted to drop off my levels while I was here. So I like the airlocks. I think with a little bit more effort grinding these airlock things out, then the space station, at least the central area here, will be able to be oxygenated. Let's see if they report sealed. Yep, they report sealed still. So that helps. I can AFK in this area, and maybe eventually I'll be able to run some oxygen pipes out to some of these other areas and try to oxygenate them as well. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how motivated I am for that amount of effort to try and oxygenate these other areas, or whether I'm okay just having to rely on my tanks for those areas. But now, it is time. We are going to head back to the moon to our cake waypoint that I've got going here, which should put us into, yes, into a moon dungeon. And look, iron bars. We haven't seen that in a dungeon thus far. Iron bars is a very good sign. There is a boss to be fought in there. So we are going to arm up and be ready to go. We're going to take our AK out and all of our AK ammo. We're also going to pull out the RPG and load up on all of that. And we are going to go in there and we are going to fight ourselves what I believe is a gigantic skeleton boss. So let's step inside with lava. So let's step inside and see what happens. These are artifacts from the overworld, apparently. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, look at this guy. He's like a evolved skeleton boss, it says. Now, he spawned. I'm standing here. I'm not even in the room. And he doesn't really seem to be a threat, does he? Let's hit him with a rocket. Oh, gotta load it first. Yeah, that's right. And... oh, kaplowy. Oh! Well, that was easy. I am unimpressed by this boss. But look, we got a key, and we got a ton of experience from that. 18 levels of experience for one-shotting a boss. So I'll take that. I think these are actually up here. I'm even going to repair the place for you. Because I'm a nice guy. Wow, that guy was easy. I was expecting something a little bit more dramatic than that. But, oh well. No match against Flan's mod for most of these mobs. And that key that we have right here, Tier 1 Dungeon Key, that will allow us to open this treasure chest. Oh. I'll probably need a Tier 1 Dungeon Key to unlock this. Yes, I will. Click. Open her up. And what do we have inside? We got some gunpowder, name tag, bread, wheat, iron, saddle, 4 dragon eggs, which is ridiculous. I think I've got probably 16 of these now. And a NASA workbench schematic for a moon buggy. Fantastic. That's very, very cool. Now, can I take this with me? I don't think I can. I think this is pretty much indestructible. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's gonna work. Can I take the key out? Now that I've won? Nope. I just reloaded the dang RPG, though. Let's go ahead and do that, too. Alright, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and grab the light from here as well. I can always use more glowstone. And I guess we'll head back to base and do some witchery stuff, I'm thinking, next. I was not expecting that boss to be so easy to beat. Guys, I found another dungeon, and look at the loot in this treasure chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white stones, which are amazing because they save you from death, and Tier 2 rocket schematic, which this is what we need to get to Mars. So that is fantastic news. We also got some stencils from Open Blocks and all sorts of things. So I'm going to loot this and head back to the space base, but I am quite pleased with... Actually, you know what? I'm going to set up the portal here. I'm quite pleased with the way things have turned out. Tastes like creeper. Alright, we are back in our base after successful haul at the couple of moon dungeons that we hit today. And I'm over in the witchery area. Apologies for the darkness. It should lighten up here pretty soon. But most of what we're doing is in the UI, so you should be able to see it just fine. I was using the witch's oven quite a bit, and I've gotten quite a bit wood ash. I've gotten some foul fumes, some hint of rebirth, and some exhale of the horned one by burning various things. I think this comes from... That's from oak saplings. This, I think, comes from... Yep, spruce saplings. So, what I want to do now, I've brought over some other materials. I want to make mutandis, which I believe is something like... I don't remember now. Oh, here it is. It's the only thing you can do with Hint of Rebirth. So, I need some mandrake for this, so we'll pull some mandrake out. So, Hint of Rebirth, we go like this, and... Oh, it doesn't use saplings at all. What was I thinking? Huh. Anyway, mutandis. Fantastic. Now, apparently, what you can do with this, and I don't know if the lack of light is going to be an issue with growing these or not. So, let's go ahead and get some glowstone torches down on the ground, just to be on the safe side light-wise. There we go. Alright, so, apparently what you can do with this stuff is I throw a tree sapling down, and then I throw some mutandis on it, like bone meal, and it turns into a mushroom, ember moss, grass, glintweed. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and collect that. What can we use this for? Glintweed. Use? No. Recipe? No. Glintweed. Just looks cool. Okay. Let's throw that back down and keep going through it here. Alder sapling. Now that, I think, is what we were hoping for there. That sounds to me like a tree that you can only get through witchery means. So let's see if we can't grow it. This isn't particularly tall here. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? So I don't know how tall these things grow. Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. Rowan leaves. Alderwood and rowan leaves. And some alder leaves as well mixed in there. Interesting. Alright, let's chop it down and see what we get out of it. Alright. So, what do we get? We got alder saplings, we got alder wood, which, of course, I'm curious to see what we get from burning the alder wood in the witch's oven, since burning logs seems to be the thing to do. Now, let's go ahead and throw this down. I'm disappointed we didn't get any of those rowan saplings out of there. So let's break down a couple more of these. Oops. There we go. And decay really fast. And looks like it's all alder saplings. Okay. Let's do one more, and then maybe we'll... Whoops. Okay. And then maybe we'll throw some more mutandis at it and see what else we get. It's been a while since I looked at the witchery stuff, so I'm just working it out on my own at the moment, without looking at any of the documentation. And it looks like it's going to be all alder saplings. that come off of there. So that's fine. What did the witch's oven produce? Charcoal and foul fumes. Nothing interesting there. Alright, let's throw this guy down, and let's see what Mutandis does to it. Glintweed. So it just seems to cycle through a whole bunch of different kinds. Aha! Rowan saplings. Whoa! That's a cool looking tree. And I kill it. And hopefully we get quite a few saplings out of it. Oh, and what else do we get? Looks like we got some sort of fruits from this. I know that it's important, this rowan tree. We got rowan berries, which doesn't give us any kind of use in terms of the not enough items interface. So I'm thinking maybe the glintweed you can use for stuff too. And we got rowan saplings, which you can make into wicker bundles. And you can use it as fuel. Okay, it's a sapling. Alright, nothing. Oh, but if you burn it into wood ash, you can get whiff of magic. Ha ha ha! Interesting. What can you use whiff of magic for? Attuned stones. Witchcraft circle magic. You can make a book out of it. Belladonna flower. Okay. Polynesia charm. He talks to the animals. Interesting. Odor of purity. Whiff of magic. Impregnated leather. Oh, and a spinning wheel. Oh, you can get whiff of magic from a hay bale and a spinning wheel. You get golden thread. That seems like that might be worth looking into as well. Alright, I'm going to farm up... Wow, we got quite a few rowan saplings from that. I'm going to farm up a few of these, because these seem like the best trees that there are. And then I'll look at the wiki for witchery and see what makes sense to do next. Because I think something that I'd like to try to get into is the poppets in this, which is like doing voodoo. Because apparently the poppets can protect you from death, and you can use them to mess with other players, and that sounds like a lot of fun to me. So yeah, so I'm gonna use up the rest of my bone meal, and then we will move on to the next tier of witchery, the next step in the process. So I was randomly mutating some more saplings with the Mutandis that I had left, and I ended up with some Spanish moss, which is kind of neat. I think I'm gonna try this and see what happens, but I think you can place it on a wall and it will grow down like vines. I hope that's the case. I hope that grows down and I can harvest it. Let's throw another sapling down, see if we can't get something else, because apparently there are also hawthorn trees. So I would like to try to get one of those as well if we have a chance, or if we're lucky. There's that glintweed again. Oh, more Spanish moss. That's not bad. I'll take it. Hi. Oh, it is. Look, it does grow down. Fantastic. I think for fun, we're going to put it over the doorway so you have to walk through it on your way in. Come on, come to Papa, come to Papa. There you go. Spanish moss. Let's see, can we let's throw some alder saplings down. And Mutandis them. Come on, hawthorn. That's ember moss. I'm not sure what you do with that. Glintweed, and we're done. I'm out of Mutandis. I need more No, what do I need more of? I need more eggs, I think is what I need. I think that's what I was short of last time, because it was ash, hint of rebirth, eggs, cactus green. Yeah. So, that's it for what we can do with the witchery for the moment. Let's go ahead. What can we burn this? Does burning the rowan wood do me any good? Sawmill gives you rowan planks, right? Oh no, burning the rowan wood doesn't do anything at all. It's not even in the list. What about alder wood? Huh, that's weird. That doesn't do anything either. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and replenish the oven there. Okay. Well, we've got... Ooh. We're doing well here. Gimme, 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 gimme. Where are you? Ouch. Where'd the other one go? I did collect an... Oh, I have it now. It's like I did collect some. Alright, now so with this, we can make a poppet. So we need a bone needle, some wool, and some string, and we can make a poppet. Alright, I can definitely do that. That's not a problem at all. So let's go put that away. Eat some more creeper berries. And run into them on the way past, like I always do. And let's get some... Let's see, we have enough Spanish moss for 1.5 at this point. So let's grab some wool. We needed 4 of those. I'm sure any color will do. String. I think we only need 1 string. And bone needle. I think you can... Oh, I got some bone needles right there. So we'll go ahead and get that. Hopefully everything comes out of the system just fine. It doesn't glitch out. Oh, nope, there it is. I was about to yell at it. Alright, so we have bone needle there, string here, and then this goes in all 4 corners. Oh, does it really have to be... Did I get it wrong? Or does it have to be white wool? Huh. I guess it has to be white wool. Well, darn. Alright, well, we'll make some white wool, I guess, then. From string. Let's get 16 string. Because I don't have any white wool in there. I will have to shear some sheep. At some point I want to get into advanced genetics and stick a woolly gene on something that I can stick behind like an autonomous activator with shears in it. Are you kidding me? Where are the other 4? I requested 16. This mod, I'm telling you, sometimes... You gonna come? It says successfully requested 4 of string, but then this didn't seem to change. Alright, where's that wool back? You know what? I will just pulverize some wool. That shouldn't take too long. Of all the things to cause difficulty, wool should not be a problem. Honestly. Alright, let's pulverize this. Just so that we can get... Just so we can get the wool that we need. Sir, you need white wool for the poppet. There we go, poppet. And then what do I do with this? I bind it? Excuse me. Oh, I see. You can make different types of poppets. So we have earth protection, water protection, hunger protection, fire protection. Oh, that's what you use the ember moss for. Okay, that's clever. Voodoo protection. Poppet protection poppet. Protects your poppet from... Or protects you from other poppets. Oh, a voodoo poppet. Oh, these are the bad... That's a bad one. Voodoo poppet. We got a tool protection poppet. That's interesting. I'm not sure what that does. Armor protection. Oh, death protection. See, that's the kind of thing that I want. Diamond vapor. And drop of luck. How do you make these guys? A drop of luck is water, refined evil, and mutandis extremis. That you get with mutandis and netherwort. This you get by distilling diamond vapor and a gas tier. Okay. Interesting. And how do you get diamond vapor? You distill a diamond with oil of vitriol, which you get with foul fume and quicklime you get from wood ash. Wow. Quite a bit of effort involved here. I'm going to just throw the poppet in here for the time being. And let's see. How do you make one of those distilleries? Distillery. If that's not too complicated, we might be able to make one of those this episode. Distillery. Okay, it needs an attuned stone, gold, and iron. The attuned stone we make with whiff of magic, diamond, and lava. Whiff of magic we get from burning rowan saplings. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some of this material here. It was 2 gold, 4 iron. So, iron, 4. Gold. Gold! 2. Alright. And there we go. Distillery. Let's take this over to the witchery area here. And we'll just pop it down right next to the oven for now. That seems good. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder why it's doing that. Huh. Interesting. What do I do with my Poppet? Give me my Poppet. So. What were we gonna make? I don't even remember. It was minutes ago for you and it was a day ago for me. Hunger protection, fire protection, voodoo protection, Poppet protection. Voodoo Poppet, tool protection. Were we gonna go for a death protection? No, that doesn't sound right. No. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna check my footage real quick. Hang on. Ah, right. I remember now. We were gonna try and make the death protection Poppet. I don't think I've got any more clay jars, though, or clay to... Oh, I do have a bunch of clay in here. Let's grab all of this. And let me make a bunch of clay jars so that we have them. And then we will get to work on distilling the materials that we need. Hopefully the clay actually comes through. We're about to update this pack. We're on, I guess, 0.10B or whatever, and I think 0.12 is the next stable release. So hopefully, in the next episode, we will have updated, and this issue where you ask for stuff and then it never shows up, hopefully that will be resolved. Because I don't know what the deal is there. So I guess I'm going to go harvest some clay the old-fashioned way and be right back with you. Alright, we got some jars cooking, we got some jars handy. Let's get to work. Now let's see, if I remember right, we drop these in here. I don't know why that has... Oh, look at that! That's kind of neat, how it has those hanging off of there like that. I don't know why I had that little caution sign, though. So we've got this. We have foul fumes, which is good. Let's get these guys out. So I think the first thing we needed to do was do quicklime and foul fumes, right? Oh, not with that, though. There we go. Is that gonna go? Oh no! What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Hold on. Distillery. I wonder, do you have to have like a fire underneath this? Is that what's going on? Whoa, okay, we're doing great on the Spanish moss, though. Where is my... Where is my shears? My English is good. Oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. My English is good. Alright, let me figure out this distillery. Maybe, I guess you have to put fire under it? Because maybe that's why it's complaining? Let's see, what's the best way to put fire under it? I guess... Do I have netherrack? Let me get some netherrack. And I've got flint and steel, and let's just get some stone to put around it, maybe? So we've got a couple of stone bricks. That's probably gonna... meh. Yes! That's perfect. And we'll go ahead and swap this out for... I have a flint and steel somewhere, don't I? Is it in the chest? Or in the system? Flint. Yes, it's in the system. Which means we will never see it. Go ahead and turn these into stone bricks. Oh, we got it! Yay! Celebrating a mod working properly. That's the attack of the B team way. Ow! Alright, drop this back off in here. I guess we pick this up. And then let's try... Oh, that's gonna burn the... We gotta move this. Give me that. Let's move it here. And let's go ahead and dig up. There we go. Got a little bit more than I wanted there, but that's fine. Oh, this is what I want here, though. So we'll drop these in like so. We're going to put that back. And let's put the distillery up one block. That would be there. And let's light it. Oh, oxygen! Yeah, didn't think about that. Yeah, there's no oxygen up here. I don't really want to take the time to try to oxygenate this. Oh, you know what? I have... No, but I don't have oxygen that I can bring over. I was gonna say, I have an oxygen... You know what? I could use a tank, I think. I have the oxygen bubble distributor. Just to make sure that it works. Bubble. I have a few of those. Let's get one. I think we have in one of our packs here, we should have some portable power that we can use. Yep, we got a leadstone energy cell, so that will power it. And then we'll just use one of these guys here for the purpose of science. Because I think I can just feed that in. Or, you know what? I might need an oxygen decompressor, which I don't have. Will this just place and be happy? No, I can't feed a tank into that. I don't think I have an oxygen decompressor. Because I don't really have a need for one. Decompress. No, of course not. And the Galacticraft stuff is such a pain in the butt to make that I find it extremely unlikely that I would be able to make it in anything approaching a reasonable period of time. So, okay, well, let's pause on the distillery for now. I don't know why I broke it. I'm going to put it back up here, just in case, and it's possible that I'm doing this completely wrong. I'm not looking at the wiki or anything. I thought it'd be fun to try and figure it out on my own, but I think we are essentially done as far as that goes. Now, I think I will, however, show one last thing, and then we'll call it an episode. It's a little... Hi! Handsome fella you? Have I shown this on camera yet? The multiple people thing? I don't know if I have or not. The server occasionally glitches out and leaves a version of me behind when I use the portal and come back. And if I morph, this is the craziest part, if I morph, it morphs my clone too. I don't know if that's an artifact of the sync mod that's in this mod pack, or what the deal is, but it's kind of a hilarious effect. Oh look, now my name's going through my chest. I have impaled me with my name. But, I came over here because I was about to do something. Oh! I got distracted by me, as is so often the case. These tag lock kits, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get like 16 of them. I made a ton off camera because they're super cheap, and they use glass bottles, which I have in abundance, because... almost 900 glass bottles because of the witch grinder up there. And the annoying thing is, glass bottle, I would love to melt them down and try to reuse them, but you can't. You can do fluid displays, you can do all sorts of stuff with them. Syringes, when we get into advanced genetics, we'll need syringes. You can make potion shelves, which is kind of neat, but it only takes one to make a potion shelf. And then, what else do we have? chicken essence, which is from archaeology, the tag lock kit, and fertilizer. You know, and there's jar of blood, milk bottle, but there's not a whole lot here that needs a lot of bottles. So, and that's my dog fussing right now, right now. So I'll just show this real quick. Basically, we just right-click with it, I think. On ourselves? Can we not take one from ourselves? I thought I could just right-click. Do I shift right-click? Do I shift left-click? No. None of these things are working. This is how you bind poppets, but for some reason I can't seem to get one for myself. I might need to sleep in a bed and use it on the bed. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Sorry it was a little bit scatterbrained, but the witchery stuff is, again, very new to me, and stuff that I expect to work one way works in other ways, so I will spend some time researching off camera. Next episode, we should be able to make some proper progress on it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.